Hey, Alchemist. Welcome to or welcome back to Arcane Alchemy. Welcome to The Floor Sits. I'm the mystical medium on this channel I co-create with Source Consciousness to bring you real practical tools and messages of divine soul alchemy. Messages and tools that are going to help catalyze you along your journey of individuation, self-actualization, the coming back to the gnosis of who and what you truly are, and how to utilize your full multidimensional magic so that you can live the most amazing, abundant, fulfilling life. So welcome to the sacred space. If you're new here, thank you so much. It's not by chance that you found this video. Anytime I create content, I put out with the intention that if I pop up on your feed, that there is a message for you encoded in this. Sorry, my laptop was giving me a thing and I needed to read it. All right, we're back. So today we're going to be talking about the value of vulnerability. Okay? We cannot stop the cycle of shame until we open up and at least are honest with ourselves about where we are at. Okay? So, being vulnerable is taking radical accountability and responsibility. It's saying, I understand this is where I am right here, right now. It's not where I want to be. It's not what I'm working towards, but it's where I am, and I respect myself, and I'm showing up in the best way that I can right here, right now. And sometimes we need a little extra support. We're not meant to do this alone. So allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable about what you're struggling with, because a lot of us are struggling with the same things. But if we never opened up and we never talked about it, we would never be able to help each other. We would never grow. We would never evolve. We would never see that we are not alone in our struggle. And this is so freeing. This is so empowering to know we are not unique in our struggle. And when we are vulnerable, when we open to others, it gives others the opportunity to be vulnerable and open with us, maybe in a different way. We're not robots. We're here to work through things, to speak through things. And being vulnerable allows us to do that. It allows us to move and transmute that energy that otherwise gets stuck as shame in our body. Our bodies carry that story. You can't share this with anyone because they'll judge you for A, B, and C. But what if that wasn't true? What if by you opening up, you had the opportunity to actually be able to work through and transmute, finally, that cycle? Just to be vulnerable with y'all and open up about something that I have been working through and cycling through and wobbling back and forth on is health stuff. So I was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis and insulin-dependent diabetes as a result of the liver failure. And this is about a year and a half ago now. And so it's very, very important that I follow my body has asked me to follow a very, very strict plant-based diet. No refined processed sugars or carbs. And just really hone my focus. And my body has told me we will heal if you can stick with this. And I have been wobbling back and forth and back and forth and back and forth between doing what I know is best for me and falling back into eating things that are not what's best for me. And my body has to deal with the repercussions of that. But the more vulnerable I am, the more I open up and the more I speak about it, the more consciousness and the more awareness I'm able to bring around it, and the more I'm able to transmute it. And I'm learning to fall in love with the process, with the journey of changing my lifestyle. Because ultimately, that's what we have to do as alchemists. Our new life is going to cost us our old one. We cannot take all of the old habits, the old behaviors, the old limiting beliefs, ways of thinking, even people, places, cannot come with us into our new life as we level up. But we have to have the vulnerability. We have to stop the cycle of shame. We have to know that we are all both human and multidimensional. We're going to struggle with human things sometimes. It's not always going to be easy. But there's no destination. It's simply a journey. And everything that we go through is a lesson in consciousness intended to propel us and align us more with the life of our dreams. So I encourage you today, either journal and be open and vulnerable with yourself, because that's where it has to start. We have to be radically honest with ourselves first. But then I encourage you to reach out to someone that you trust and be like, hey, can I talk to you about this? Whatever it may be for you. Can I speak to you about this? And just be a hearing board for me. You just hold space for me. Or if you want advice in a specific topic, then definitely speak that. But if you don't want advice, also speak those boundaries and be like, hey, like, I just need to get this off my chest. I don't really want advice right now. I don't need any help with this. I just need to speak to somebody about it. Because when you speak about it, it cannot hold you back any longer. It cannot hold you in chains any longer. Because now you've spoken it out into the universe. You've brought new consciousness. You've brought new awareness to it. And that right there is the beginning of the transmutation process. So my friend, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Would love to have you around with your beautiful, magical energy. And until next time, be the magic.